So, this is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardenez, to use this as educational material. So, the learning objective of this topic is differentiate between regionalization and globalization. Identify the factors leading to a greater integration of the Asian region. Analyze how different Asian states confront the challenges of globalization and regionalization. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Engine Cadet Balbina and I'm going to talk about what is Asian regionalism. So, what is Asian regionalism? Asian regionalism refers to the collective efforts of countries in the Asian region to enhance cooperation, integration, and connectivity for mutual benefits. It involves various forms of collaboration, including economic, political, security, and cultural cooperation among Asian countries. Asian regionalism aims to promote peace, stability, and prosperity in the region by fostering closer ties, resolving conflicts, and addressing common challenges. Examples of Asian regional organizations include ASEAN, or Association of Southeast Asian Nations, SAARC, or South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and lastly is the APEC, or Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. These organizations facilitate dialogue, negotiation, and joint initiatives to promote economic growth, trade liberalization, infrastructure development, and cultural exchange among member states. So Asian regionalism reflects the diverse interests, dynamics, and complexities within the region, highlighting the importance of multilateralism and diplomatic engagement in addressing shared concerns and shaping the future of Asia.
Why there is an Asian regionalism? So, Asian regionalism refers to the process of countries in Asia coming together to cooperate and integrate economically, politically, or culturally. There are several reasons for the emergence of Asian regionalism. The first one is economic shift. So the center of gravity of the global economy is shifting to Asia. The region's economy is already similar in size to those of Europe and North America, and its influence in the world continues to increase. And the second one is development progress. Asian regionalism is emerging against the backdrop of remarkable half-century of economic development. In the 4 decades from 1956 to 1996, East Asian living standards, as measured by real inflation-adjusted output per person, and rose at a rate faster than has ever been sustained anywhere else. And the third one is political measures. So the main reason for the activation of regionalism in the Asian countries, including China, Japan, ASEAN member countries, and the United States, are now actively using regionalism as a political measure to ensure the realization of their own interest in the uncertain circumstances caused by the decline of the existing international order.
What is an example of regionalism? An example of regionalism is the distinct cultural and linguistic differences between different regions within a country. For instance, in the United States, regionalisms can be observed in the accents, dialects, cuisine, customs, and even political learnings of various regions such as the South, Northeast, Midwest, and West Coast. What are the advantages and disadvantages of regionalism? Regionalism refers to the political, economic, and cultural integration of a specific geographic area. It can take various forms such as economic alliance, cultural cooperation, or political partnerships.
What are the factors of regionalism? Regionalism refers to the strong sense of identity, of loyalty that people have towards a particular region, often leading to the prioritization of regional interests over national ones. Next is, what is the new regionalism? New regionalism is a contemporary approach to regional cooperation and integration that gained traction in the late 20th century. It's like neighbors deciding to team up and tackle challenges together. An essential aspect of new regionalism is its flexible and practical cooperation. Countries involved work together based on shared interests rather than just economic gains. A standout example of new regionalism is the European Union. It's more than a trading bloc. European Union countries aim to be friends in everything.
So I'm Arnold Oliva, and how does regionalization affect globalization? Regionalization impacts globalization by fostering closer economic integration and cooperation within specific geographic regions, often through trade blocs and agreements. So, the regionalism has responded to cultural globalization through an increase in cultural identity and the rise of regionalist parties. Therefore, it has been properly argued that regionalism is in fact a building block of achieving global peace and cohesiveness through its more specified and regulative approach. So, what is regionalism in the Philippines? The Philippines regionalism can be traced back to its history and geography. Water separates the Philippines from the rest of Asia. There are roughly 7,000 islets in this archipelago. The Philippine population is 76.5 million people, according to Philippine National Statistics Office. Regionalism in the Philippines, particularly in Metro Manila, regionalism refers to the representation of nation as one despite the different region it has. So, it has been defined as the political ideology that favor a specific region over a greater area. This is usually due to political separation, religious, geographic, cultural boundaries, linguistic religions, and managerial divisions. So that's all. Thank you.
Example of regionalism in the Philippines. An example of regionalism in the Philippines can be observed in the disparity of economic development between Metro Manila and other regions. Imperial Manila, as the perceived center of politics, economics, and culture, concentrates a significant portion of resources and opportunities. Local government unit. Regionalism refers to the representation of nation as one despite different regions. Next, Metro Manila has a strong regionalism due to Imperial Manila. Next, regionalism increased the efficiency and effectiveness of local government unit. Next, political regionalism aims to create a union of states that reinforce shared values. Next, each, threat, each threatens the perspective of loyalty to a specific region and political power of governing bodies. And lastly, helps local improve the regional economy for better development of the specific region.
What is the difference of regionalism and globalization? So, regionalism refers to the practice of governments coming together within a geographic region to address common challenges or pursue shared goals. This can take the form of a regional trade agreement. So, for globalization, on the other hand, it is the process of increased interconnectedness
and interdependence among the countries worldwide. It involves the integration of economies, cultures, and societies through international trade, investments, technology, and information exchange.